From the Sony Pictures Studios, this is Jeopardy!
Thank you, Johnny, and welcome everyone to another exciting game of Jeopardy! Let's see if you like these first-round categories. What's cooking? Rock and roll Jeopardy! Oh my, M-I in quotation marks. Getting scientific. Bats. And to wrap things up, literary second bananas. Player one, your turn.
You can buy this former 10,000 Maniac singer's album, Ophelia, in any little hamlet.
Player three. Right you are. Player three, it's your turn.
Rock and roll Jeopardy! For 200, please.
He was Ziggy Stardust.
Player one. Yes. Your choice, player one.
He wrote Running on Empty and co-wrote Take It Easy.
Player one. No, I'm sorry. Player three. Right you are. If you would, player three.
Rock and roll Jeopardy! For 400?
This singer sang Rocket Man.
Player one. Oh, regrettably, no. Anybody?
What's cooking? For 100.
After she cooked an omelet on a book review show, WGBH created The French Chef for her.
Player one. Well done, yes. Player one.
This Red Hot Chili Peppers bassist, with an insect name, plays on Mick Jagger's Wandering Spirit.
Player one. Exactly.
After she cooked an omelet on a book review show, WGBH created The French Chef for her.
Player three. You're correct. Player three, it's your turn.
Literary second bananas? For 100.
Robinson Crusoe had 24 years of solitude prior to rescuing this daily cannibal and teaching him English.
What's cooking? For 300.
A type of endive and a type of waffle take their names from this European country.
Player one. Definitely. Your choice, player one.
Maple syrup or molasses can be used to form sticky balls of this puffy corn snack food. This fitness guru, who grew up big in Louisiana, urges one should eat to live, not live to eat.
Is that it? Anyone?
The name of this ology comes from two Greek words meaning earth discussion.
Player one. No, I'm sorry. Is that it? Anyone? Player two. You're correct. Player two.
Getting scientific. For 200, please, Alex.
Stephen Chu won a Nobel Prize for slowing atoms with these light beams.
Player two. Yes.
Getting scientific. For 300.
Type of bladder removed in a cholecystectomy.
Player one. Exactly. Player one, your turn.
Mills for this product process the raw cane into molasses.
Player one. That's it. Answer a video daily double. Player one, please make your wager.
The juice of this bog fruit berry, seen here, is sometimes used to treat urinary tract infections.
Player one. You're a gambler, player one, but you're right. Way to go.
Math sign that looks like a hyphen.
Player one. Yes, indeed.
Second Samuel 1:25 proclaims how they have fallen in the midst of the battle.
Player one. Definitely.
The process of a cell with 46 chromosomes splitting into two cells, each also with 46 chromosomes.
Player two. Well done, yes. It's your turn, player two.
Bats. For 100, please.
As you might guess, it's the only continent a bat doesn't call home.
Literary second bananas. For 200, Alex.
Charlie Bates is the boisterous sidekick to this artful Oliver Twist pickpocket.
Player one. You got it. Your choice, player one.
This Florida city's Herald was founded in 1910.
Player one. Definitely.
Muscovite is a white type of this rock that splits into thin leaves. As it's nocturnal, a bat has only these cells in its eyes, no cones.
Player one. Yes, indeed.
Like ants, most bats live in large groups called these.
Player two. Well done, yes. Player two.
Bats. For 400.
Chiroptera, the order to which bats belong, means with these on their hands.
Literary second bananas. For 300.
Many of the Sherlock Holmes stories are recounted by this physician.
Player one. That's right. Player one, what'll it be?
The horseshoe bat doesn't emit its echolocation squeaks through its mouth. They come out of this.
Player one. Well done, yes.
This simple peasant became Don Quixote's squire after being promised an island to rule.
Player 2. You're correct. And to wrap up this board,
In Huckleberry Finn, Tom Sawyer says that he and Huck Finn have knowed this slave all his life.
Player 2. You got it. Let's take a look and see how everyone's doing after the Jeopardy round. Player 1, most impressive. Player 2, you're not too far off the lead. You're in last place, Player 3, but you get to start things off in Double Jeopardy. Are you ready for Double Jeopardy? All right, let's go. Let's get to the categories for Double Jeopardy. Word origins. Anagrammed U.S. cities. Advice. Historic quotes. Hodgepodge. And Heads of State headlines. Player 3, what will it be?
Anagrammed U.S. cities. For 200?
Boilem, Alabama.
Player 1. That's right. Player 1, your turn.
Alust, Oklahoma.
Player 1. That's it.
Cannot, Ohio. Save Slag, Nevada.
Player 1. Yes.
Late Set, Washington.
Player 1. That's right.
The name of the alb, a vestment worn by priests, is derived from a Latin word for this color.
Player 1. Definitely.
From Yiddish for a wooden beam, it describes a person so clumsy he might bump into one.
Player 3. You're correct. Player 3, it's your turn.
Advice. For 200?
Never trust the advice of a man in difficulties, was the moral of this fable writer's The Fox and the Goat.
Player 3. That's right.
Advice. For 400?
Heloise says if you're wearing these and are going to make a splash in the water, at least squint.
Player 1. No, that's not right. Sorry. Player 3. Well done. Yes.
Advice. For 600, Alex.
Answer? The Daily Double. Player 3, could we have your wager, please?
Never be the only one, except possibly in your own home, wrote this author of The Color Purple.
Player 3. You're a gambler, Player 3. But you got it. Yes. Great. Well done.
Advice. For 800, Alex.
Traveling advice of John Soule, later picked up by Horace Greeley.
Player 2. Exactly. It's your turn, Player 2.
Historic quotes. For 200, please, Alex.
In 1588, this queen said, "I have the body of a weak and feeble woman, but I have the heart and stomach of a king."
Player 2. You're correct.
Historic quotes. For 400.
European statesman seen here who once said, "When I want to know what France thinks, I ask myself."
Heads of state headlines. For 200, please, Alex.
March 14, 1997. This president's handicap goes way up after taking a spill down Greg Norman's stairs.
Player 1. That's right. Player 1, what'll it be?
Satchel Paige and this actor's 2,000-year-old man say to avoid fried foods for longevity.
Player 3. Yes, indeed. If you would, Player 3.
Hodgepodge. For 200, Alex.
It takes 2 of these cubes to play Monopoly, and 5 to play Yahtzee.
Player 1. Right you are. Player 1, your turn.
This 4-word motto has appeared on U.S. coins since 1864.
Player 2. That's it. Player 2.
Let's go for historic quotes for 600.
I still believe that people are really good at heart, this young girl wrote in her diary July 15th, 1944.
Anyone?
Let's try hodgepodge for 600, please.
Of springtide, neap tide, or peptide, the one that's not related.
Player 1. Yes, indeed. Player 1.
In 1997, this chess champ was blue over his defeat in a match by IBM's Deep Blue computer.
Player 1. Nice try, but that is incorrect. Player 3. That's right. Okay, player 3.
Word origins for 600, Alex.
The name of this tent fabric comes from a Dutch word for cloth, not from a web-footed bird.
Anyone?
Heads of state headlines for 400, please, Alex.
November 5th, 1996. This Asian country gives Benazir Bhutto the boot for a second time.
Word origins for 800, Alex.
Answer? The Daily Double. Player 3, could we have your wager, please?
When they begin this dance, they should know its name is from the French for a flirtation.
Player 3? Oh, regrettably, no.
Heads of state headlines for 600.
April 19th, 1956. He takes a gamble in Monte Carlo, makes American movie star Grace Kelly his bride.
Player 3. Well done, yes.
Heads of state headlines for 800, please.
January 1st, 1946, this man seen here tells his people he is not a god.
Player 3. Definitely.
Heads of state headlines for 1,000, please, Alex.
December 9th, 1990, Poland shows its solidarity, voting this man president in a runoff election.
Player 3. Nice try, but that is incorrect. Player 2. Exactly. It's your turn, player 2.
Historic quotes for 800.
An expert on the subject, this ancient Greek mathematician told Ptolemy I, "There is no royal road to geometry."
Player 1. Oh, that's incorrect. Player 3. No, I'm sorry. Player 2. That's it.
Historic quotes for 1,000, Alex.
From Waterloo, this duke sent the message, "Nothing except a battle lost can be half so melancholy as a battle won."
Player 2. You're correct.
I'll try hodgepodge for 1,000, Alex.
The Roosevelt Memorial Bridge connects Lubec, Maine to Campobello Island in this country.
Here's the final answer on this board.
The name of this xylophone that originated in Africa may be from the Kimbundu language.
Player 3. Right you are. That's the end of the double Jeopardy round. Let's check out the scores. You've got the lead going into Final Jeopardy, Player 2. Player 1, you're not far off the lead now. You can still come back, Player 3. All right, now it's time for Final Jeopardy. I'll show you the category and give you a few seconds to think about your wager. This is our Final Jeopardy category. Halloween TV. Player 3, could we have your wager, please? Player 1, please make your wager. Player 2, your wager, please. Player 3.
Mythical being in the title of the oft-repeated animated TV special that debuted October 27, 1966.
Player 1. Player 2. All right, let's see how everyone did. Player 3, your question. That's right. And your wager was? Player 1, your question. That's right. And your wager was? Player 2, your question. Sorry, that's incorrect. How much did it cost you? Congratulations to our winner, Player 1. Thanks for playing Jeopardy. Hope you had a good time. So long, everybody.